I learned that I'm really good at opening paint containers and mixing paint.
How to paint a house.
How to use a paintbrush.
I don't have to hire painters ever in my life, so that was a great skill.
I also learned that we can really relate to people and get to know people on a personal level when you try.
I learned a lot about building relationships with people that are not from my social circle, my age circle, anything.
I learned that everything doesn't have to be perfect for something to be successful.
I have said things, done things, thought things that I normally just wouldn't. I don't want to say like I feel like another person, but I learned a lot about myself as well.
Having like my purpose in mind, like this is what I want to get out of this trip and this is how I feel it should go. And seeing it evolve and change and not really exactly go the way I wanted it to, I was frustrated.
I need a list, I need to complete the tasks on the list, I need to make a new list and then do those tasks. Like, those are the things that, that I need to do to feel like I've accomplished the goals that I came here for. And that's not always how things work, especially when it comes to emotional and spiritual stuff, and that's generally the place most people nowadays need to grow and learn.
We all are walking away from this with something, you know, and I guess realizing that and like realizing it doesn't always have to be like, you know, perfect, and not everyone always has to be happy, you know. You don't have to be perfect, we're happy to learn. Exactly.
So I learned a lot about group conflict.
You need to respect each other, but if you have problems, you need to, you know, talk them out. I normally just keep my thoughts and feelings inside, and sometimes they just build and you really get frustrated and you don't really know how to solve the issues. So if you really just lay all your cards out on the table, I've learned that it just helps the situation and just gets the edge off.
I learned how to be a good leader and hopefully a great leader one day. And I learned really well how to deal with conflicts and difficult situations.
There's a whole wide range of slippery slopes that everybody goes down when they can be the angel or the devil on. And I feel like I've kind of fallen a little bit into that role this trip, and that's kind of weird. But I think everybody has, and that is hard for me to like embrace, but it's true.
Just kind of an idea into how people actually see different situations. I think I learned that a little bit more than I'm used to. I'm used to people going on a trip saying the same thing, you know, oh, I'm glad we got to help them, you know, hopefully they do well in life. And then here it was just totally different in terms of the viewpoints from different people.
Honestly, to put it just simply, I learned about Detroit, and I feel like I can talk about Detroit better than some of the people I know who grew up in Detroit.
So I kind of learned how to just take a step back and view a situation in other shoes, which we've been teaching since we were in kindergarten. I guess I never learned that skill.
Finally cemented it down.
Yeah, finally cemented it down this week.
I was speaking to someone the other night, and I was telling them how much I have to say, and they go, oh, really? I just thought Detroit was bad. I never knew why. And I'm gonna be able to change that when I get back.
Learn how to learn. I don't, in school, I just sit in the classroom. I mean, you can sit there and like, you can just listen. You don't even have to listen. You just sit there and pass in the homework or write a paper, tell the teacher whatever they want to hear. Like when you're out of your comfort zone, that's when you start seeing things outside the box. It's not the little world in your little hometown you live in and dinner's on the table every night. It's different here. Like you're gonna learn.
So I've just done a lot of growing up in 3 days.
want to get to know you, get to know you. I really want to get to know you.
So actually, Demetrius, if you could just give a quick rundown. We're doing the baby shark.
Alright, so baby shark is a group activity, and what it is you're gonna start off. Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do do do.
Come on, Trevor.
Baby shark. Mama shark, do 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 do, mama shark, do 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 do, mama shark, do 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 do, mama shark. Daddy shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. Grandma shark, do 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 do, grandma shark, do 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 do, grandma shark, do do do. Grandma shark. Grandpa shark, do 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 do. Grandma shark, do 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 do. Grandma shark, do 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 do. Grandma shark. For a swim, do 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 do. For a swim, do 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 do. For a swim, do 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 do. For a swim. Saw a shark, do 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 do. Saw a shark, do 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 do. Saw a shark, do 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 do. Saw a shark. Swam fast, do 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 do. Swam fast, do 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 do. Swam fast, do 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 do. Swam fast. Shark attack, do 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 do. Shark attack, do 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 do. Shark attack, do 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 do. Shark attack. Lost a limb, do do do. Happy shark, do do do. Shark, do 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 do. Shark, do 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 do. And that's it.
Well, I can see why that was.
That.
Oh man, I'm not getting instructions to that one.
Instruction. Step
I
on.
had a resolution.
I think I was laughing so hard that I.
Is the camera just shaking all over the place?